divine masculine energy. We express ourselves through speaking up for ourselves. You know what I mean? Like I told you all, I never felt like my voice mattered because anytime I told the truth, I got popped. You know what I mean? And look, us black people, we know what y'all know. You say something that is considered out of line, and it's really not out of line. It's just the truth. You get hit, slapped, on punishment, get your phone taken, all type of mess. You know what I mean? And that programs you to not say what you need to get off your chest. And there's healthy ways to do that. You know what I mean? But there's very healthy ways to do that. Um, you need to work on getting to the root of your problems first. You cannot dig up anything that you don't acknowledge. If you haven't acknowledged it, if you haven't even acknowledged that you have an issue, you ain't gonna go nowhere. If you're just walking around here floating like a motherfucking butterfly, um, acting like your shit don't stink and you don't have issues, think again. Everybody got issues. Everybody. You need to go back to the when these feelings started, and you need to do some real thinking, because going back, you'll discover that you did what you had to do to protect yourself, or you didn't know better, you didn't know no better, your mentality wasn't as developed as you are today. This is where self-forgiveness comes in at. We can forgive everybody else except ourselves. And for those of you who don't understand how to really forgive, forgiveness means I don't have to hurt you for hurting me. And the second term of forgiveness is not term, but the second part of forgiveness is um, you don't have to make up for what you did to me. That's forgiveness. But you can still apply that to yourself. Treat yourself with kindness. You only get one of you. For those who have very low self-esteem, I get it. You don't really you don't know how special you are just yet. Now, the second part to overcoming, depression, you need to develop some morals and core values. What do you value? Do you value kindness? You know, because believe it or not, like I was telling you all, I got depressed because of outside factors. I wasn't being treated like I deserved because I valued kindness and uh, things like that. So your pain is actually a gift in a way, because that's how you discover what you value, through pain, and things like that. It shouldn't always have to take pain to go through that, but for some of us it does, you know. Like, if you get really, really irritated when people interrupt you, it's because you value respect, or you want people to respect you when you're talking. Boundaries. It's real simple. I just had to do a lot of reading on my own to discover this type of stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm giving it to y'all. See, I'm not saying don't read, because it's definitely good to read to get more things flowing, but I'm compacting it all, but I say a lot. um, yeah, find out what you value, like What do you like about yourself? Or that what do you wish that other people display towards you? That's what you value. And that is a reflection of how valuable you are. People don't understand this, and this is what really, really, really got my juices flowing. I don't know what I was reading or listening to, but the person was like, you when you were born, God didn't put a price on you or a certain number of what you're worth. You're worth infinite value. You're unmeasurable. You know, once you know your value, you won't really stop at nothing to get it. Or you'll be you're more easy, you can weed out things more easily. Like, this doesn't match with what I value. Turn it away. That's how you get aligned. That's how you get aligned. Because you're being authentic to what is already built in you. And you can't be a hypocrite either. Some of us do slip up, but you have to be that as well. Like, if you value kindness, be kind. If you value truth and people not telling you the truth, tell the truth more. And turn away anything that does not match with your values. That's how you get aligned and on the right path. And eventually you'll start feeling more real. It's all about you. You need to focus on you. Focus on yourself, your inner self. You know, it's like once you start learning your values, you're going to start looking at the people around you like, this ain't matching. And it's cool. And I'm not necessarily telling you to cut folks off completely, because some of these people are your family. But you have to develop boundaries. You don't have to participate in everything. You don't. It's a choice. Oh, there you go, my baby. Oh. Oh. Come on, mamas. Ooh, you're heavy, girl. Oh, yeah. Yep, it's my baby. But yeah, you need to worry about you. You need to turn your focus inward. That's the only way you're gonna get over this. Like, this is the only way uh you're gonna be able to overcome this. That way, that way, when other things hit you in life, you're not gonna be so easily affected. You're gonna be affected, but just it's not gonna completely drag you down, drag your ass by your, you know what I mean? You know, um, you have to build that inner strength, and inner strength is not what you think it is. It's not pushing away your emotions. And we finna get to that next. Emotions and anxiety. Anxiety is pretty much when you don't feel safe. You know, people have social anxiety. You need to, for one, ask yourself, where did this come from? What was my very first encounter to where I felt every time I go out the house, I'm over analyzing myself. Do I look a certain type of way, or, you know, do they like me? This, and that. You notice how all these thoughts are forming in your mind? Your mind is a muscle, I mean, not a muscle, an organ. And, the parts of our bodies have memory, muscle memory. So it's like a record player playing over and over and over again. And if you're not strong enough, you will give in every single time. You will become one with that thought. You will believe the thought because you hadn't stopped yourself to really, like, condition your mind, like, oh, it's just a thought, and move on about your day. Don't try to stop the thought. You're, like I said, just let it float by. You have to practice this consistently, or else it's not going to work. You're not going to have that resilience and that inner strength to be able to notice, like, you know I'm thinking some crazy shit right now, but I'm gonna just let it slide. And eventually you're gonna notice that, it's over. So one technique that I like to use when I'm out in social settings, that I'm kind of uncomfortable in, you know, because I still get triggered. I still get triggered sometimes. Like when I was bullied, sometimes like looking at a group of females can kind of trigger me. And they ain't doing nothing to me. They just minding their own business. But like that's a trigger for me because of what I went through. So what I do is I feel my skin. And you want to imagine your skin as your own container for protecting your spirit. Your body is your own safety container. And you have to tell yourself, I'm safe. Like, everything is okay here. Because most of us didn't have safety growing up. Like, as far as like, safety for me means, safety for me means I can be myself. I can express myself how I see fit, um, safely. You know, I won't be criticized unless it's in a like healthy manner. You know what I mean? And I won't be ignored, brushed off, because why in all hell would you come to somebody with your problems and you know for sure that they're gonna keep brushing you off, keep ignoring you, keep, twisting up your words and this and that? That's not safe. So you have to create that for yourself. Be kind to yourself. You talk to your damn self sometimes. Like, you are your own safe haven. You have to realize, like, this skin that I'm in, this is a container for my spirit and my soul, and it's safe here. I can protect myself. Everything is okay. There's nothing wrong. They're not bothering me. Now, until they start bothering you, then yes, you can, those natural mechanisms can kick in, but you have to, that's what awareness is. You need to be more aware of your body, your sensations in your body. Like when I get triggers, I usually either feel it in my stomach or my heart, or you might just have like an overload of thoughts roaming around in your mind. You need to step back mentally and analyze, like, what does this feel like? Is it a warm? Is it just feel that sensation? That's it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to pick apart anything or go to the root of um your childhood traumas right then and there. Don't nobody got time to be doing that out in public. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what most therapists and stuff don't tell you. You don't have to do all of that. Just feel the sensation. And honestly, you really don't even have, I'm not saying you don't have to do shadow work, but you really don't even have to go too far back in your past. It really ain't required, but to me, it's necessary because um, for me, that's a way to not make the same mistakes that I did in the past, or the other people that, yeah, I'm tongue tied right now. Other people that, went against me, I won't commit the same things. So shadow work is very important. And if y'all want, I have a whole journal with shadow work prompts that you don't hear about. Like, they give you the basic stuff, and I'm not knocking nobody, but that stuff ain't gonna have you thinking like, wow, like damn, like, it's gonna really have you thinking. This is what the work is. Like, when you hear people say the work, the work, the work, the work, do the work. What the hell is the work? They don't say all of that.